powerful fans, I'm Chikara's Mike Quackenbush, offering up for your approval today the one-on-one matchup of the Nightmare Warrior Hallowicked and the Militant Matmite Soldier Ant. You can find this complete event on CHIKARAtopia, but you can enjoy this match in its entirety right here, right now.
And his opponent.
In the ring right now, former grand champion of Chikara, a Gen 1 original in Hallowicked. What an ominous presence he makes in the ring up against Soldier Ant. This one is going to be an outstanding contest.
Absolutely. The moment this was announced, the excitement for Whisper House skyrocketed. Hallowicked, a Gen 1 original, Soldier Ant, a 10 or 11 season veteran here in the rings of Chikara. This one should be absolutely excellent, especially when you figure the mechanisms, the machinations of these two competitors.
You see Soldier Ant's uncanny ability to absorb punishment, and you know Hallowicked loves to dish it out. He's got some of the most devastating offensive maneuvers in professional wrestling today. Of course, top of that list, Never Wake Up, an impressive finishing maneuver from which no one has kicked out.
Soldier Ant atop Banana December 5, 2015, a pivotal day in both the careers of these two competitors. Hallowicked retaining his title over Icarus and Eddie Kingston, but then immediately losing it to Princess Kimberly, beginning her reign as grand champion. Soldier Ant reunited with Fire Ant, the Colony Brethren, back together, but their paths have led them here. Singles encounter, points in play for the aforementioned grand championship. Soldier Ant, former co-holder of the Campeonatos de Press, former king of Trio, but he has never been to the big show, never held the grand championship of Chikara, although he contested Princess Kimberly for it back in the Bronx a couple months ago. He'd love to get back in that position.
Philly faithful here have managed to offend Hallowicked by making light of the name of Nazmal Dude, the Lord of Rock, the master of the Nightmare Warriors. From the cross chest here, he's navigated into a waist lock. Soldier Ant breaking him down there right at the left kneecap. Gonna pick it up and torque it.
Not a bad side I would want to be on is that of Hallowicked. Whatever side of the locker room he's on, he is widely respected and, more importantly, feared by just about everyone in Chikara. Nicely done.
Great looking back bridge, but he ended up back in the waistlock of Soldier Ant, who used that half Nelson to turn him. Does he have the cravat? I can't get a look at his grip. Looks to me like he did. Now he's kind of graduating up to the chicken wing control point. You're going to take control up there by the shoulder. Once again, he's graduating to something different here. Abdominal stretch seems to be dead ahead. He's got it locked.
Shades of the Soldier Ant of old, saluting the Chikarmi. Don't want to get too comfortable ever, not even for a millisecond when you're in there with Hallowicked.
Over at the hip, great looking mare there from the Nightmare Warrior. Hallowicked drove the knee right to the spinal column. Setting him up, look at this! came flying straight back with a back elbow, and he took down the much larger Hallowicked.
Perfect timing by Soldier, knew exactly where his opponent was, getting the full impact of that maneuver. Don't see him ascend the ropes very often, but when he does, he makes it count as he did there. Soldier now looking to tie him up.
Cranking that right arm of Hallowicked. In order to get that wrist lock, he's making Hallowicked salute. Now
10 hut chant.
Being taunted by the Chikarme. Hallowicked grabbing a handful of antenna.
Soldier fighting out. He may have lit a fire underneath Soldier here. Not Hallowicked's intention.
Quite a transformation we have seen in both these competitors over the course of the last 2 seasons here at Chikara. Oh, Hallowicked came right up there. You need him. Wow, that one looked like more of a kick.
Yeah. Not his normal version of that, perhaps a more effective one there. Hallowicked not messing around here this afternoon at Whisper House.
Got a hold of him by that antenna, of course, being admonished by referee Larry Peace, the Peacemaker. Stand right on top of this. He takes no guff.
Hard to tell. I think he may have removed the left antenna of Soldier, and he maybe back down to 1 here. I can't quite see.
Hard to see from our vantage exactly.
My monitor's short now.
Is that what's going on, Brain? There it was. The super nightmare, if you will, from the top turnbuckle. Hallowicked really wants, I think you've got to press your advantage a little bit more on Soldier. His recovery time from offensive maneuvers is so much quicker than that of a normal man. When you've got the advantage over him, I think you need to capitalize on it. And I tell you what, Hallowicked's not the kind of guy to ever make a mistake in the ring, typically possessed of a flawless in-ring strategy. Hallowicked here enjoying dominance over Soldier Ant once again. He's grabbing a hold of the mask. And I tell you what, Soldier Ant's got to be making Hallowicked sweat if you're seeing him resort to these kind of tactics. Knife edge chop from Hallowicked in the corner there. Oh boy. Listen to Hallowicked lay it on. A verbal paintbrushing. Now Soldier Ant starting to mount a comeback. Series of chops and forearms.
His Boston market must have arrived sloppily today. Hallowicked in a foul mood this afternoon in Philadelphia.
I can relate to that. Where's the cornbread? That's what we're asking backstage. Hallowicked puts the brakes on. Just went right into the eye port of Soldier Ant.
The great equalizer.
Look at this.
Turnabout's fair play. Handful of stem.
What's he doing? Oh, he's dragging him by it, Bryce.
Stem mare.
Once again, just launching him by the protrusion on the top of his dome. Hooking him up here. Could it be the belly back? Perfectly executed from Soldier Ant. And a diving headbutt finds the mark. This could be all. Only 2, Bryce. So very close.
Kick out by Hallowicked. Really, his hubris got the best of him there. Jawing with the crowd, messing with the antenna of Soldier Ant, and it came back to get him. But now, Soldier Ant looking for a submission hold.
Oh, he's got it locked on. A pet submission hold of his, especially last season. We saw him pick up a lot of crucial wins with this exact submission hold.
Hard to properly utilize this on someone with such a long torso, though. There you see Hallowicked, his arms fully exposed, able to grab the bottom rope fairly easily. And the hold will be broken. Soldier going to have to go a little bit deeper into the war playbook.
That's a great double-edged sword, that hold, because not only is it extremely painful, it's immobilizing as well. Oh boy, what is this, Bryce? They're out in dangerous territory. A pile driver out there? You've got to be kidding me.
Soldier maybe holding onto that middle rope, trying to keep anything he can to base his weight.
Oh, he just dumped him and he went over the top rope back into the ring. Lucky for Hallowicked, he didn't crash out onto the apron. There's no padding out there along the steel frame of the ring.
Oh, the veteran move. Hallowicked may be able to change his weight mid-flight there, realizing the lesser of 2 evils was to go back into the ring. Oh! Discus forearm saluting style by Soldier Ant, and a long 2 by Larry Peace. Hallowicked getting that left shoulder out the back door, and this one is going to continue.
Oh, he's going right back to it again, Bryce. This This is the exact strategy he needs, in my opinion. Go back to what was working for you. Painful submission hold. Immobilize your opponent. If he was a little more centered in the ring, once again, the bottom rope here has saved Hallowicked from a possible submission loss.
The long arms coming in handy of the leader of the Nightmare Warriors. With a chop. Hallowicked just kind of crumbles to the floor.
You can hear the impact there, fans. Oh boy, and everybody, they're
no hands on
like the Red Sea.
Soldier vaulting himself through the ropes like a torpedo missile spilling out on Hallowicked. I don't think he's the president.
No.
I may have missed that. I know there's a lot of talk about the president. I don't believe Soldier won anything.
That was the Air Force One tope, isn't it?
Big fans of the Harrison Ford vehicle.
Up to the top strand goes Soldier Ant. Came out with a crossbody, great execution. Oh, he had good coverage on the shoulder blades as well, but it was only good for a near fall, says Larry Peace.
Not a lot of aerial maneuvers we see out of Soldier. I've already seen 2 so far this match. Maybe changing up the strategy. Hanging out with fire and silver. Oh, he's got the antenna that's left.
What a reversal of fortunes here. The pendulum is swung. Riding bomb. Could this be all, Bryce? Oh, boy.
He didn't get his left leg on the right shoulder of Soldier Ant. Usually you see that out of Hallowicked. He's very careful to make sure both shoulders are covered. I don't know if he's winded or what it was. Maybe it was just the positioning, but he did not have his leg across the shoulder, enabling Soldier Ant to kick out. This one going to continue. But how much is left in the tank of these guys? They're really seeing the heavy artillery here, Mike.
Oh, he won that corner kick one more time. Soldier Ant had the presence of mind to get out of there. Oh, he just swung him right around and slammed him into the mat.
That works. Doesn't always have to be pretty.
Oh, look at this. Whoa! Northern Lights bomb. Wow, the longtime calling card of Akira Hokuto, later adapted by her husband Kensuke Sasaki. The Northern Lights bomb is a skull-crushing move. Maybe third time is the charm. No, Hallowicked saw it coming. What's he trying to do now?
Oh, I know what he's trying to do.
Bryce, look!
It might be bedtime for Soldier Ant!
Oh, he stuffed him with never wake up!
And that is gonna do it. Hallowicked with a decisive, abrupt victory this afternoon at Whisper House.